What's happening, guys? Welcome back to Vertical Football. Welcome back to another episode of 5 Things We Learned. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. A very, very strange win at the Emirates. So, we joined here with your usual person, Coming. Great to have you here.
Awesome to be here today.
Yeah, so let's go into the game. Let's take it one after the other. What was your take on the Arsenal's first half performance at United?
Yeah, the first half performance, like one of my colleagues always says, a game of 2 halves. But the first half performance was definitely poor for Manchester United. The team were just holding back, trying to absorb pressure, then eat on counter, which was really, really bad. But a mistake from Arsenal really cost Arsenal in the first half. Then the second half, there was a change of discipline. Players are more disciplined. Then the individual performance setting. And voila, Manchester United win the game.
Yeah. I think I agree with you in the sense of we respected Arsenal so much
in the first half,
and I think we were too deep. And also, when it's not the issue is not even being deep. The issue is if you're being deep, it's having effect. Because when you see the way Arsenal approached this game, in terms of the areas that Manchester City were not able to reach, Arsenal were getting there. And the likes of Odegaard, the likes of Zubimendi, Rice, the movement they were having in those spaces, especially Odegaard, really caused us problems. Saka also was having some movements in the byline, even though there was nothing massive came out from there.
Yeah.
But I think, obviously, as the goal came for Arsenal, the decision for Man United to sit that deep, was not a wise decision.
It was not a wise decision.
But I felt, as you said, the mistake from Zubimendi that led to Mbeumo's first goal. I think it gave Man United the belief that if actually we come out, we can get something. I think that.
And basically, I said it on the group that we cannot play Arsenal this way. Yeah. You have to, at one point,
you have to try and
play with the ball. Yeah. That is how you can play against Arsenal. Yeah. If you are going to stay deep, make sure that you are actually controlling spaces, and which Manchester United was not doing in the first half.
Yeah. So even in the second half, I think in the second half, it was just moments. I think when you look at the statistics, it was 3 shots on target, 3 goals. So it was just, for me, a clinical performance.
And a little bit of luck for Dorgu, because that goal, we ain't expecting it. And anybody that said, Dorgu made that ball was maybe trying to say something. But I love the fact that the player came out with high intensity, coming with belief that, okay, if we can do this thing, if we can play this game in a particular dimension, maybe we can easily get the point.
Yeah. So I think even the coming out, I think they came out at the right time. Yeah. At the right moment. So it was not necessarily that they coming out, because we can analyze it deeply in terms of there were certain moments where we tried to do high press, and our high press was not even relevant at all because of the way they beat us.
Exactly.
But I think it's the fact that we knew what to do. We knew our strengths. We knew our weakness. We knew where to capitalize on.
Exactly.
The right moment in terms of, like now, even the last goal that Matheus Cunha scored, the dispossession of Merino at the right time. Everything was at the right time, and the players were very effective in knowing what to do
at the right time.
At the right time in terms of how to shoot and how to attack.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah. So let's move into Mikel Carrick, obviously. Fantastic performance. He has played. This is his 5th game, if I'm not mistaken. Now,
for Manchester United.
For Manchester United as Man United manager, interim basis, all 45, and he has won 4, and I think he has won 4 and drew 1. If I'm not mistaken.
Maybe, yeah.
But he beat. If you remember, I think he said he beat Arteta, Arsenal. I think
twice.
That's 3-2 also.
Yeah,
he's beating him 3-2 also. 3-2. So, do you think there are positive signs moving forward? For
Manchester United, the positive sign that this is my opinion here, positive sign we are saying is that players want it more in this type of match. And also, the positive sign that I'm also seeing is the fact that the players understand when to strike and when to move.
Yeah.
Maybe that, the sharpness and everything. But tactically, I'm not seeing anything different or anything new, actually, apart from the player having this belief that, okay, we can do it. Some people may call it manager bounce. Some people may call it player knowing what they are or who they are. But for me, the sign that we are winning, and also we are playing with belief, it's okay for them.
Yeah, I think I agree with you in the sense of I think in the attacking department, even from after Manchester City up to this Arsenal game, I think what we can see is, as you said, there has not been anything massively new.
Yeah.
But it's just that I think the attacking instructions have been very, very simplistic. They know what to do. Run, shoot, So I think that has been that's very, very simple. I think they are taking it on board. You can see the way Dorgu moving, papa. You understand? Even Matheus Cunha does what Matheus Cunha can do on certain moments. So I think it's very simplistic, and I think it's nice to see, really nice to see. But Arteta, I think we should also talk about Arteta.
Yeah, we have to.
In the sense of, for me, I did not fault Arteta in any mistake into this game tactically. I think he changed the dynamics of the game by bringing in the subs. But I just feel that sometimes it's just the moment. I felt after the first half, one of the things that caused Man United problems in the first half was the fact that when they attack us, they were winning the second balls.
Second balls, yeah.
When they lose the ball, when they try to attack us, when the ball comes out, they win the second ball. And that's why it made the decision to place that deep for Man United to not look so wise. Because even when their goal was, let's defend and then we win the ball and then we eat. But it wasn't working in the first half. But I think when they changed it didn't really have any effect. The subs it did.
Now, the problem about Arteta, when I was seeing the game, I was expecting that after the first half, they should just come into the game and calm the ball down. They were too anxious. They were too
exactly.
desperate.
Even towards the end of the first half, after the goal, they were too anxious.
They were too desperate. I saw a lot of Arteta game this year, and the same mistake they made in the first leg at Old Trafford, they made the similar mistake. You don't allow Manchester United to win the second ball. You don't. And this time, in the second half, what Manchester United did better was be more compact in marking them, trying to zone mark one of their wing player like Saka and trying to find a means to zero Odegaard out of the game. But the problem now, when he brought in this substitute, the substitute have to know what to do, but it takes time for them to get the rhythm. And at that point, there was an issue. But I will not fault Arteta on this. But my own fault for Arteta has to be that the game plan should have changed earlier enough. In the second half, you should have just, let's change the game time. The game plan. They brought in the game plan very late because Manchester United could not do anything good in the first half. Maybe they felt that since they can't do anything first half, let's move.
But I think for me, what I saw that in the second half of that game, Arteta tried to change the game plan. I think they gave the ball to Man United. They wanted. That's why at the beginning of the second half.
That's what I'm saying. The same mistakes.
No. The first half, Arsenal were attacking.
Yes.
The second half, before the Dorgu
goal, yeah,
they gave Man United the ball.
Oh yes,
and they were trying to let's sit and let's try and find way. But I just felt that in a way, it's also psychological when you analyze Arsenal in the sense of after that mistake, you were like, are we going to drop points now? So I think even when you see the facial expression for a lot of those players, they were like, are we going to? And I think that belief that they did not have just allow United to creep into the game.
Now, and also I want to set up something. They've giving us the ball works in the first leg. I remember that we have more of the ball in the first leg, but this time it was as if Manchester United knew. I don't know.
I think the giving of the ball didn't have any effect on both sides.
This time, it's not that anybody enjoyed anything about the game in the second half. But what happened is that Manchester United just took on the ball and have a lot of missed passes. Arsenal have a lot of missed passes. And I would just say this, the second half was a error-prone and a poor performance from outside himself, from the player perspective.
I think I agree with that. The likes of Nkape, the likes of, even not just in the second half, but also, as I said, after the first goal. Yeah, so there were a lot of misplaced passes. They were tensed. So let's go to the last point. I think obviously Dorgu has been fantastic for United this season. Very, very effective on that left wing, left wing side. The confidence is there.
Yeah.
He scored today. Scored against Manchester City, and also Bruno Fernandes were fantastic. But I think we should not talk about players that I felt were fantastic today.
Now I'm going to give it to Martinez. Martinez was fantastic today. When Gyökeres came into the ball, I felt, maybe Martinez maybe Gyökeres will go for Odegaard, but seeing Martinez on Gyökeres, I was just happy that now I think let's see the fight between both of them. Martinez was awesome, and also Maguire didn't really have so much to do, but at the same time he was decent. The pass was, when you want to pass, he passed the ball. And also I'm going to give it to Lames. A lot of
fantastic.
A little bit, but at the end, you just know that this guy is building confidence.
I don't think Lames had any.
No, a lot of Manchester. I'm not saying he has problem. I'm saying that a lot of Manchester fans will think that the cross out that he missed when this guy scored, Merino scored, when he hit the target. But apart from that, he did nothing wrong. The save, that's the ball that Saka played.
That angle was
a match-winning save. I love the fact, and also is the first half save.
First half save, yes.
Awesome. Today we saw the Bruno Fernandes that we have been seeing since the beginning of season, controlling the game. Seeing him putting one players, link up players together was awesome. And also, I'm going to just do a bit of. Mine was decent today too, and
I disagree. It wasn't decent today. No, it wasn't decent today. Let's not deceive ourselves. It wasn't decent today. I think, but that one is beside it. We won, so let's not talk. It's not decent.
And also, let's talk about Mbeumo. Number one, I'm going to say the composure on the ball to score that first goal was amazing.
That was decent.
It was amazing. So for me, the player tried their best. They work and they ground out results. Even though we saw a lot of individual performances.
I think it was majorly an individual performances. But I feel the likes of Casemiro was also very decent.
Oh God, that guy was amazing today.
But for Arsenal, I think the spectacular Rice was just amazing. I think Rice was just amazing. I felt that the likes of Saka was not bad.
Saka was not bad too.
Saka was not bad. So I just felt that Odegaard for the first half before the goal of Man United was very decent.
I don't know what's wrong with other guy in the second half, but I don't know, maybe it's psychological, but
no, the game changed. So I think the game changed. So
it was decent at the first half. I was like, what's going on here? And for me, the person I'm going to really give a lot of praise in the Arsenal game have to go to Rice.
Yeah, I think Rice was the best.
Even when they are losing, you can still see him having this
ginger and everything. I think it was the best. It was best player for Arsenal today. And I think the best player, obviously, for Man United today was Martinez.
Yeah, Martinez.
So, guys, this is our opinion on the game between Arsenal versus Manchester United. Arsenal 2, Manchester United 3. Another win. The second 2 out of 2 wins for Mikel Carrick as Man United interim manager. So, guys, let's have your opinions about the game. Was there anything we said that you did not agree with, or anything that we said that you want to buttress upon, and even your own opinions about the game? Let's share it in the comment section as usual. We'll engage you. And thank you for sticking with us. Don't forget to like, don't forget to subscribe, and most importantly, don't forget to share this video. Until we see you next time. Bye.